episode of Last Day on Earth. Today we're returning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with some absolutely huge stuff coming your way. But first, as y'all might see, we find ourselves in the midst of none other than the most incredible, fan-freaking-tastic place on planet Earth. That's right, someone else's base, and as you can tell from all the stuff inside of my inventory, it's pretty simple to see where we are going to be going with things today. So without further ado, let's get to chippity chopping, because you are joining me on none other than a bit of a base raid. Because listen, I need to get my freaking base looting fix, and this furnace appears to be standing in the way of that fix. I'm sorry, Mr. Furnace. Nothing will stand between the way of me and getting my grubby little fingers on a little bit of loot. But hopefully everyone out there is having an absolutely fan-freaking-tastic day of the most amazing variety that only keeps on getting better from here on out. Whether that be from the video, bring you a smile, bring you a giggle, anything or everything like that, does not matter to me. How a little bit of joy can go ahead and make its way into your day today. I'm just crossing my fingers that indeedly do. That's exactly what the joy do, because nothing else brings a smile to my face like knowing that hopefully I might be able to bring one to yours in some sort of way, shape, or form, of fashion, of any single freaking kind of a variety. And woo! We got the first chest of the day. Without further ado, let's get that chippity chopping into that, and hopefully some more chests will be awaiting us as well. And this chest is filled with rocks. Ah! And zombies! Die, zombies! The power of the M16 will not let me down today. Oh, it appears I forgot to bring my silenced M16. I thought this one was being suspiciously too powerful. Well, that's rather unfortunate. I will switch to my pistol over here, which is 1,000. Oh, there's more! I brought this upon myself. I made a bit of a boo-boo. I got a little bit too excited to freaking get to mowing down some zombies and breaking into some people's bases. Gosh darn it. Yeah, this is kind of like just the default settings I have for the M16, and I kind of forgot that it does not have a silencer on it, because this is the best version of the M16, which is also so freaking cool, because like literally 3 of the mods over here, as y'all can see, are common mods, and those are like some of the best mods possible to get the highest DPS and recoil control. The only thing that isn't common is the red laser, but besides that, the M16 is actually such a great weapon to modify and get a great wombo combo out of as well, which is just so awesome compared to obviously the pistol. Bit of a cheaper weapon in the first place, but if you want the best mods for that thing, they're rare mods. And then y'all can see on my perfect wombo combo of a pistol setup here, we got 3 extremely rare mods, including our active skill mod, which we will be putting to use. But yeah, I'll go ahead and save the M16 for some of the other shenanigans that we got lined up for today, because ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, trust me when I say we got some big stuff coming your lads and lassies way, and I cannot wait to get to it. So just go ahead and, I mean, hopefully get to some of the best stuff inside of this base, and then get into some of that. It's, oh baby, I will take a little bit of that. Thank you for the bauxite. I can take that for a little bit of cement mixing and a few other doodads here and there as well. And then whatchamacall, I guess, like, I don't know, hopefully there'll be some more things than just rocks coming our way. I mean, maybe I could claim one of these rocks as a pet. I could be like Patrick Star with my pet rock, and I could go to all the snail races and absolutely just knock it out of the freaking park and get first place, you know? I got high hopes. I'm an optimistic person, as y'all can see, you know? But whatchamacall, I will put away one of these C4. I only want to be using one at a time, and it does appear like there are some stone walls awaiting us directly in our path, in our journey, that I am planning on getting out of our path and out of our journey via some highly explosive, very much so awesome fun. And speaking of fun, if y'all want to have some freaking fun, make sure to go ahead and head on over to twitch.tv/Starsnipe. We are live every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Link at the top of the description and in the pinned comment where y'all can go ahead and pop on over and join us with our last day honor streams that we are having. Oh, I do not want to be chopping into that, sir. I want to be breaking into this little wall over here. So without further ado, bada bing, bada boom! We are in, and we are ready to win, and we are ready to so we bring our way out of there, because we have drawn a wee bit of attention our way, but we have also broken into a few more chests, and those are the chests that are absolutely encompassed, absolutely surrounded in the stone walls, which leave my hopes very, very high that is where the goody good goods are. And where are all the other zombies? I see all the big boys. Ah, there they are. There are the comrades that are a little bit on the smaller side. How is everybody doing today? Please, death to zombies worldwide. And beautiful. Let's go ahead and get on out of there and start putting our active skill mod to use, which drastically slows down the zombie that we do decide to go ahead and utilize it on, so we can take out his compadres, take out his comrades, and next thing you know, 1v1, mano y mano, the last toxic abomination standing versus Papa Star. And guess what? The wild Starsnipe will not be falling victim nor prey to such a bit of a weakling. And woo! Let's go, baby! A freaking full stack of oak planks, I will take that straight to the bank. Honestly, anytime I have like a few oak planks over here in a base like this, I'm usually kind of happy. But the fact that we got a freaking full stack, let's go, baby. That right there is some beautitude, not to mention some raw logs as well. And then we got, I don't know, some wood and some other doodads here. But we also have another chest over here within this little stone enclosure that I definitely do plan on breaking into as well. So just go ahead and pop on into that, and whoa, let's go. Love to see some military armor coming our way, because I have been depleting the heck out of my armor as of late. But a little bit of freaking military armor here will definitely help us replenish those supplies, and also some more hatchets that we can go ahead and utilize on our next raiding adventure as well. But okie dokie, folks, let's go ahead and put some of our best stuff away. Definitely just go ahead and toss the gas inside of our chopper anyways, and then put away everything that we can. Go and grab a few more things, and then skippity doo dah, skippity day our way out of here and on to the rest of the shenanigans that we do got lined up for y'all today in this absolute banger of a video that hopefully y'all do enjoy the heck out of. And speaking of enjoyment, hopefully y'all also enjoy the heck out of those streams that we are doing every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time over at that link at the top of the description, like I was talking about. So make sure to go ahead and pop on over there. If you don't have a Twitch account yet, make sure to go ahead and make one. Hit that follow button over there on our page too, where we are live every single Friday, same time, same place. We got the face cam rolling, we got the live chat too, so y'all can literally participate in the stream as it is going, interact with everybody, the whole fan freaking tastic community, and of course myself rocking the face cam and participating in the last day on Earth shenanigans. Looking forward to seeing some of y'all folks over there. Ooh, hello, and I am being summoned to the junkyard. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a minute since we went ahead and popped by the junkyard, so I think we might do that after we go ahead and put a few things away. And as y'all can go ahead and see, after we have put away all of that stuff inside of the depths of our base, we got our inventory nice and ready, nice and prepped for whatever the junkyard has to throw at us. I mean, the minigun away should be more than enough. And now we also do have our properly fitted M16. This time, the fact that there is no silencer should not be an issue whatsoever. And also, if we're gonna roll up to the junkyard, we gotta roll up with some swag. And boy, oh boy, am I feeling lucky, especially with some of the shenanigans that we do have lined up for y'all today, which, by the way, I am so freaking excited to get to it. Hopefully y'all are hyped as can be as well, because seriously, what is awaiting y'all in today's video is going to freaking start. What was that noise? That was the noise of your brain exploding in the future. Do you want to keep your brain from exploding? Do you want to keep your brain safe? Then hit that like button, and it will cause a protective barrier to form around your brain, and also give you plus 1000% to your luck. So, you know, you'll probably be like walking down the street and you'll just find like a $20 bill on the ground. Yes, that is the power of the like button. It's proven scientifically by scientific studies by scientists of science. So there's a lot of science behind this, so it's definitely something that y'all do want to go on and do. It's a great way of showing your freaking hypeness and hypitude for what is coming, because seriously, y'all are not prepared for what I have for your eye holes, your ear holes, and all that jazz. And hello, it appears that we have this person over here just on time. I'm looking for spare parts. Want to join me? Oh, baby. All right, we're joining him. And speaking of joining him, hopefully y'all go ahead and die, you freaking jumpers. Hopefully y'all go ahead and join me over on our live stream, like I was saying, at twitch.tv/Starsnipe every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys do not know what time that stream starts, die, fast spiders. Okay, some of these fast spiders are a little bit stronger than I was hoping for, but that is a-okay and okie dokie. We got to bring out the minigun. Things are going to be getting a bit more heated than I expected, because it's okay. It's okay. As long as we go ahead and ideally, oh no, this is not good, this is not good, this is not good. No, he's getting swarmed. I'm the worst person. He died. No, I will not let you take down my comrade, except you already took him down, but I will not let you take him down without vengeance. All right, well, I may have become a little bit ill-equipped here, you see, because if we would have played our cards properly and helped our friend over there, what's the correct terminology? Survive. We could have went ahead and opened up this box over here, which literally not only drops some loot for us, but also has a chance. And this is what I love so much about the junkyard, and also part of the reason why you gotta level up your chopper up to level 40 before you can freaking come to this place. We're chilling at a cool 47. Whatchamacall? Yeah, at level 40, you unlock the junkyard as an event that you can go to, and you can actually get freaking car batteries from this place, which I tell you what, isn't an easy thing to do. If you want to craft the thing by yourself, it's pretty expensive. You're probably not crafting this thing by yourself if you are in the right state of mind, because it is way more expensive than it is worth. But you can literally find these things in the junkyard event, and one of which areas you can find it is within this chest, but it is locked, and the key, the secret passcode to open up that chest is in the mind of our friend, our comrade, who decided to die. I also decided to let him die, but that was not a conscious decision. That was an accidental decision. I will take that paddle. That's a paddling. I will be taking that off your hands, and unfortunately for us, that is literally where the best stuff in the junkyard does reside. There are still a few promising loot spots, like right here. Let's go, baby! I got a steel plate. All right, I'll take that. That's already a W. I'll freaking let's go. That's a dub, baby. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, there are like a few other things we can find, like some engines and stuff in the hoods of some of these cars here, unfortunately. Oh, I don't really care too much for them. And then also we can pop open the passenger doors on the cars, but that will trigger an alarm, which will trigger a lot of zombies to come to try to hurt me. And I'm gonna let you know, in a little bit of a secret here. The goods ain't that good inside of this thing. Oh, hello, look at that. I'm drawing a lot of attention towards myself. Yay! Trust me, it's not worth the trouble. I got a piece of bacon. That's not worth it. All these zombies coming my way. Eat the minigun, baby! Oh, and guess what? That ain't all, baby. But wait, Billy Mays here. There's more. We got a savage giant over here who's dealing some damage to us. But guess what? I can deal damage too. And see you later, alligator. My minigun has said goodbye to you. And I'll be taking that thing out of my inventory, because as fun as the minigun is, it is also really bad because you move 1 mile per hour inside of it, or not inside of it, but while you have it equipped, which is, I'll let you in a little secret here, comrades. Not exactly ideal scenario. So looting up these cars, not exactly ideal scenario, but looting up the back of these things does not trigger alarm. And this minivan, or this little, like, I don't know, is this a minivan, SUV, whatever the technical terminology is, I know SUVologist here, it does have a few goodies inside of it that I am happy to go ahead and grab. That's all I have grabbed, and I am now ready to probably get the heck out of Dodge, because Dodge ain't treating me too well, I tell you what. There are other versions of this event, by the way, that do have like raiders here, and also like they have their choppers that you can loot. I prefer those versions of the event. They're way nicer. They are much nicer. I like nicitude. There has been no nicitude provided here. Some cool pants, but that's about it. Do we try to break this thing open before I get freaking stripped naked by the zombies? All right, let's send it. Although I'm letting you know right now, because I have 1 durability left on my armor, when this alarm gets set off, I'm ready to get the heck out of Dodge, because a lot of zombies are gonna be running my way. Okay. I'm just gonna take all, and I'm gonna whoop. The naked man runs for his life. Get the heck out of there. All right, and everything was totally under control, and I was never panicked about anything at all. 10 out of 10 would allow Starsnipe to lead expedition again. But speaking of things that Starsnipe is doing, twitch.tv/Starsnipe, like I was saying before, I got derailed on 500 different freaking, train tracks over here that got derailed with different trains of thought. If y'all want to know what time that stream starts in your own local time zone, because time zones can definitely be confusing, make sure to go ahead and pop on over to twitch.tv/Starsnipe/schedule. Also link in the description and in the pinned comment. That will let you know what time that stream starts in your own local time zone. And once you know what time it starts in your own local time zone, that is the same time every single week, same time, same place that we are going live with some last day on Earth action. Not to mention, ladies and gentlemen, you all know me, I'm a man of the giveaways, and we do love giving back to the fan freaking tastic community over there with some season premium passes and all that jazz. So looking forward to seeing y'all folks over there, because there is gonna be some good times coming. So bless up, can't wait to see y'all there, and I cannot wait for the rest of the surprises that await us today after I go ahead and put some of this stuff away. And okie lads, we are bringing out some of the semi-fun guns today out to play. That's right, baby, we are freaking modifying some of our Winchesters and having a little bit of fun. Usually a weapon that I don't bring out due to my deep and seething hatred for it. But that's all right, because even my hatred for the Winchester, I mean, let's be honest, there's things I hate more in the game, like Berry T. Oh, don't even get me started on Berry T. But regardless, the Winchester, as much of a flawed weapon as it is, it's still a pretty cool freaking gun that we're gonna be taking out for a wee bit of a spin today. Let me just go ahead and put away a little bit of gas over there into our gas chest that is temporarily inside of our base, because usually I try to have my gas chest, over here inside of the, like, kind of like next to the garage, this little like shed area that I have created. But unfortunately, I have not been able to reinforce this to steel yet, and until this thing is encased in steel, I am not leaving any chests outside of steel, because the raiders, they have they have an exquisite taste for chests. And unfortunately, this is not an all-you-can-eat buffet. the raiders ain't getting a taste of this, baby. Now, without further ado, onwards into battle we go. And the port, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, does await us, and with it, something that I've been looking to do for quite a little while, man. It's been freaking just pulling at me heartstrings, man. It's been calling out to me, Star, where have you been? And I answer, I've been busy. I've been doing stuff. I don't know what to tell you, but it is okay because we are making a triumphant return today. And then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this still does not even encompass that surprise, that awesomeness of which that I was speaking, because, oh, but wait, Billy Mays here. There is even more than that from which that came, ladies and gentlemen. But without further ado, it's been a bit of a hot minute since we decided to visit up the sewer. So let's go and pop on into here, man, because seriously, it has been a hot minute. You can actually get some, like, surprisingly decent stuff inside of the sewer and encounter some interesting enemies and scenarios as well. And what can I say, man? I'm a sucker for newness. And even though this ain't the newness of which I was speaking of for today, that's still to come, this is still kind of new in the sense that, like, of the last few months, kind of, because I actually have not come to the sewer in like the past few months. And I've been looking out in the comment section and people have been kind of asking me, Star, go back to the freaking sewer, dude. What are you doing? And I'm like, gosh darn it, you know what? Gosh diggity darn. That is a fantastic point of which you bring up. I have been neglecting my sewer duties, and for that, I must repent. And what better way than by bopping some crawlers upside the freaking noggin. And oh my god, dude, I freaking love this Winchester modification wombo combo that I have, because y'all were seeing 45 damage on a critical hit. What is there not to love? Now, we do have this zombie over here that I definitely do not love because it is staring me right in the eye hole. Why is that? Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's go and barrel our way out of there. I was hoping to be able to sneak attack some of the zombies down here in the sewer, but luckily the Winchester over here is still pretty good, because the one thing I do love, yay, slice and dice. Welcome to Sushi Chef the Stars restaurant, baby. You will be the main course. Listen, I never said we had good Yelp reviews, but we can definitely dice up some freaking zombies, I tell you what. Oh, I was gonna sneak up on you, gosh darn it. All right, well, that's a bit of a waste. I was hoping to sneak up on that swamp loader to make my life significantly easier, but I will go ahead and settle for a little bit of Winchester turn and burn action, because luckily for me, the Winchester is actually an awesome weapon with which to perform that. Even though it's not the fastest firing, the one great thing about this is that even though it's kind of slow, even though it doesn't do the most damage, it instantly, boop, fires. Unlike some other weapons that take a second after you press fire to actually fire, the Winchester instantly fires, which means it's really easy to fire and keep on running, making it perfect for some freaking hit and run, turn and burn action, which I am definitely a fan of, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, we momo, not you. It's Merman. Go back to Barnacle, boy. I want nothing to do with you. No, 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 no. Ah, that is not what I was looking forward to. This thing is capable of poisoning. Poison. All right, luckily I am capable of bullets to the brain, which is a pretty great self-defense mechanism, I tell you what. So yeah, I sent him back to the freaking Davy Jones locker to meet up with Barnacle Boy or whatever. And also, I'm gonna go and swap on back to the Sneaky Deaky skill, because I am in dire need of this, because aha! This is what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Sneak attack and slice and dice with the chainsaw! And beautiful, I'm able to take out a 300 health enemy before they're even able to do much of a dent to me. That's thanks to the power of the Saw Blade Mace, modified with the active skill mode Saw ability. What is there not to love? Trick question, nothing. Everything is lovable. Now, it does appear like I'm going to be poisoned by this. Ow, I'm already being poisoned. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, let's get through here. Ah, don't hurt me. I've been hurt, but it's okay. I went ahead and turned off the pipe, and time to go lay some of my own. Yeet number 1 and yeet number 2. See you later, alligator. There's a pipe over there. I'm gonna do my best to not summon the wrath of that, but I'm gonna do my best to check inside of here. We do have a few enemies we can go ahead and take on down. I don't even see their names appearing. There you go. Now they decided to appear. Cool, 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 cool. Let's go. Oh, beautiful slice and dice action right over there. Let's go with a little bit of that Saw Blade Mace action I was talking about. And then a few more. No, let's dodge that. Do not want to get caught up in a freaking area of effect attack like that. And sayonara. See you later, alligator. You, my friend, are done so as well. Hello, swamp zombie. You will be done so soon enough as well. Do not worry. Your time is coming. And then a little bit of Winchester turn and burn action, of which I promised from earlier. Oh, no, I hit the wall. Boop. There you go. I hit your face that time. There ain't no mistake in that. that. Now, I do want to make our way up one of these freaking ladders here. Unfortunately for us, none of these ladders appear to be climbable yet. So onwards and upwards, I gotta get through this goo, which I have still not disabled. It is possible to disable this goo if you go ahead and, repair this thing. Unfortunately for me, I don't want to waste the pump on that. I'd rather deal with a little bit of damage every time I come down here than invest one of my sacred pumps, man. That is a great resource that could very well come in handy, especially with some of that newness awaiting us in today's video. But without further ado, there's also a ladder awaiting us in today's video, and this ladder is going one direction. That's up! See, look, I told you, it was going up. You thought it might be a trick question. Oh, he's gonna like pull some kind of like mind trick, start going down. No, we was going up, always, forever, the entire time. Nothing but up, baby. Onwards and upwards, until we gotta leave this place. Then we will have to take the escape hatch downwards. But for now, onwards and upwards. Oh, and I'm hearing some disgusting noises already. We are in for a treat, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Well, that's all right. I got my sweet tooth ready to go, and hello. Would you look at that? We got this fugly little mess, the cocoon. I was not anticipating fighting with you, Mr. Cocoon, but you know what? We all got to do things like that sometimes, and this appears like, oh my God, that's a lot of enemies! I was not expecting all of you! I should have definitely brought a little bit of shock and rain. That would have been perfect for you freaking 500. What is this? What are you running? A zombie daycare? Why are there so many of you in one area? I have so many questions. Don't hurt me too much though, okay? I'm just asking questions and shooting bullets, but also questions. I'm just an inquisitive soul. What can I say? Boop. And also a bit of a crack shot with my Winchester over here too. Let's not forget about that. Now, they're probably not gonna drop down too good. Ooh, piece of candy. But they are gonna lead us to some of these chests, and these chests are where the goodies are found because let's go. Woohoo! We got some terrain maps over here. We can use that and gain a little bit of reputation for, ooh, and we got a little bit of glass coming our way too. We can use that to gain a little bit of reputation for the sewer system, which is always a rather good thing. We got a single zombie over here. 1v1, mano a mano. See you later, alligator. I will take you down. And also, man, I'm not gonna lie. Can I just run past this cocoon? I've never actually tried this. So I really hope I don't die, because if so, I will lose everything in my inventory. It's not the most stuff, but still. Ah, don't hurt me! You're hurting me! That's all right. We went ahead and stuck right past that. I'll take that, hombre. You want to know why? Also, I cannot open these doors, as sad as that is to say. I wish. They probably lead somewhere super freaking awesome. But, oh, let's get... No, I was going to get sneaky-deaky on this secret cruncher over here. Oh, no. Okay, hit me with that. Well, I'll hit you with the machete ability, which will slow down your speed of attack just a little bit so I can slice that noggin straight off your body, baby. All right, now we have another freaking bag of meat over here that I gotta run past. If you'll excuse me. Oh, don't hurt me! I'm definitely being hurt. All right, but we got past that. We got a few little things from here from which our little friends will be coming from. Boop, and I totally missed that, totally whipped that. I was just machete did like 2 more damage because these enemies have 80 health. 2 swings of machete leaves them with 4 health left over. I wish I left them with 0 health left over. Seriously, is there some... last day on our developers, if y'all watch this video, please, can we get some additional mods for the machete so I can do like 2 more damage per hit? That would be incredible. But yeah, definitely really happy that I can just go ahead and run past those bags of meat because I was not feeling like dealing with them because I ain't really got the weapon durability to deal with them puppies. You know, they got, I mean, they're a giant 500 health bag of meat. Not exactly the most easiest thing to deal with. Ow! Oh, I'm being gassed. That's not good. All right, there's got to be some way past this bag of meat without triggering its gas reflex, right? Maybe if I get like really sneaky deaky like right here by the door. Come on, man. Just let me open up this doorway over here. No! Yeah, there ain't no way. All right, well, you know what? Death to the cocoon, I suppose. Ah! Or death to Star. No, no death to Star. Let's not do that. No, no, no. 0 out of 10 would not death to Star again. And all right, well, I will slowly but surely mow this cocoon out of existence because it will not let me pass. It's like freaking Dumbledore or whatever that guy's name is. You shall not pass. Well, guess what, baby? The person you were told not to pass just so happened to have an M16. And against your freaking ancient technology, I don't think you stand much of a chance. M16 reigns supreme, baby. And all right, long suspicious hallway. Gotta love to see that. Suspicious side room with parasites, continuing to get gassed by these giant bags of meat. What can I say? Life is great. Let's just go ahead and take you down. And I definitely am going to want to take down this cocoon as well, because as y'all can see over on the minimap in the top right-hand corner of the screen, this cocoon just so happens to be protecting a little something as well. It is protecting a chest, and guess what? I like chests. I'm gonna be making our way over to that in just a second. Are you kidding me? It can gas me from there? All right, it's time to bring out the big guns. The Winchester does not have the range I require. The VSS does, baby. Eat Ventores. You will not survive against that, comrade. And hello, parasites, please. Eat Winchester bullets. I got plenty where that came from. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. And you have already got your ticket punched and ready to go. And I got this box punched and ready to go, too. It's probably gonna have like a piece of glass, nothing too crazy, but still, I ain't one for leaving this stuff behind. 2 pieces of glass, it's my lucky day. And a little bit of reputation from those terrain maps, please and thank you. And our final adversary awaits over here in the form of the Sick Cruncher, but with this suspiciously long hallway, I got plenty of room for the turn and burn tactics to keep my safe distance from this fella. And honestly, the Winchester, technically, I could just go ahead and melee fight this Sick Cruncher if I wanted to. But the thing about this, whatchamacall, I was about to call it the Ventores. The Ventores is pretty cool too, but for different reasons. Whatchamacall. The thing about the Winchester, and that's so great, like I was talking about, that insta-fire capability. Did I loot this already? Okay, just making sure. Don't want to leave stuff behind, because the unfortunate thing about the sewers, right? Once you leave these ladder areas, they collapse behind you and you cannot come back here. I would prefer to come back here at some point in time. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just being selfish, but the game is like, no, yet you shall not return. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. And don't know why I switched to the VSS for that. Just felt like being a little bit extra. Here we got this really nice looking chest at the end of this ladder area. And I'll take a bit of a wrench, a little bit of acid, and some other things up in there. Now, the great thing about the sewers, though, is that you do have the opportunity for things like car air filters, whatchamacall, the pumps for the boat, and various other goodies like that. There's a bit of a lackluster box right there, but seriously, the sewers do have some awesome goodies that you can get. And I mean, you do need to use a generator, craft and bring a generator on the back of your chopper to unlock the sewer. But I'd say it might actually be one of the best kind of like generator investments at first. You can also unlock the northern areas like the oak zones and all that with a generator. You can also unlock, I believe, the police station. There's a bunch of different uses for the generator, but low key, unlocking the sewer system is probably one of, if not my favorites. And hello, how you doing? Crawling out the data comrade. Let's go and give you a bit of Winchester action as well. But like I'm saying, there might even be an even better usage for the Winchester, because again, the great thing about it is the ability to fire so freaking fast and then just run like nothing happened. That makes it perfect for fighting an enemy like the Frenzy Giant, or even a Savage Giant to a lesser extent. Those enemies that do a lot of damage if you let them get up close and personal. And you know what? I'm gonna go and punch you to death. Flow like a beast, sting like a butterfly, baby. Get taken down. But no, it is absolutely fantastic in those situations. And honestly, probably what I would recommend saving your Winchesters for is any type of scenario where you might be able to put it to use for taking down, what do we got inside of here? A chest, I'll take that. Oh, we got a freaking spitter as well. Oh, I don't like you, spitter. Luckily, I could go in and hide behind this corner and he will not be able to do a thing to me. I'll turn the corner, hit him. He'll spit at me through the wall, miss. Spit at me through the wall, miss. And we can just go ahead and do kind of like a version of the wall trick, so to speak. However, it's instead of a melee weapon, I'm just shooting him in the face every few seconds. Wall trick stays OP, baby. Whoop! And we'll go in and take those trade maps and a little bit more glass coming our way too. Great way to freaking get glass down here, I tell you what. But okie dokie artichoke. Yeah, I guess I'll take some of these too. I could go ahead and craft up some band-aids, and honestly, I'm running a little bit low on first aid kits, so might not be the worst idea there. Let's get through the goo, and bada bing bada. Mermaid man, no! 2 mermaid mans! All right, I'm going to the VSS. Drastic, desperate times to go for desperate measures. Okay, and I have been measured. Ow. I am also dying. I am done dying. Thank you. I will now also go ahead and craft up some band-aids. I would like one of these. Thank you. Nom, 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 nom. There you go. That'll take us up to about full health or so. Let's go ahead and see what we got inside of here. And whoop, I will be taking that, please, and thank you. And let's just go ahead and make our way on to the next one. There is going to be a ladder awaiting us here up in this next room. And bada bing, bada boom. That's the ladder we are looking for. There are 2 ladders you can access, and this is the ladder that I'm going to choose to access right here. After maybe I grab some more weapons. Okie dokie, I have grabbed more weapons. Onwards and upwards, baby. Let's get to it. But yeah, like I was talking about, Winchester, honestly, save it for enemies like the Frenzy Giant, where it's super, super dangerous to get up close and personal. The Winchester is honestly one of the cheapest and best weapons for doing just like really quick hit shots, and then getting the heck out of there, which is seriously so awesome. And yellow, what's behind door number 1? The zombies. Guess what's behind door number 1 for the zombies? A wild star. Okay, but they're wall tricking me. Not for much longer. Die, zombies. Okay, hold up. Had to reload the minigun. And okay, you are dead now. How's my armor holding up? Could be better, could be worse. Let's just go and y'all dropping any more cloth? I could definitely go for some more band-aids, please and thank you. All right, beautiful. Let's go and craft up one of those. We're doing things manually today, baby. And let's go and chow down on that thing. Can I get some food too? I'm getting a little bit hungry, I ain't gonna lie. All right, wakey, eggs and bacon, mother trucker. VSS 1, 2, 3 shots and you're out of the whole last honors game. You know what? I think I might want to stick. Oh no! Oh no, that is a stinky boy. I know the power of the stinky boy. No. Okay. Now, as y'all can tell from that faked and obviously edited looking clip over there, what do you mean? Well, let's be honest. The wild Starsnipe has never truly died in the last day on Earth video. They're all staged and very precariously planned out. And the reason for that totally planned out and staged death right there was to showcase the dangers of the sewers, because this is a PSA. This is a public service announcement, mother truckers. As y'all are gonna be seeing, the ladder that we went up to go to that place in the first place is no longer going to be accessible. It is going to have been collapsed behind us. Look at that. We cannot retrieve our goodies. And not just that, we encountered some kind of tough looking peeps up in there, ladies and gentlemen. We encountered, of course I freaking used my ability on the wall, that's great. But as y'all can see, we encountered a freaking, a stanky boy, who is capable of farting and causing great amounts of damage. There are some dangerous enemies that you can come across when going through the midst of this, so make sure that you are properly equipped. In my totally staged and not real death, as y'all can tell, in order to make it look realistic, what happened was I accidentally, quote unquote, ran out of medkits, which kind of threw off my whole three button wombo combo here between the medkits and 2 weapons that I switched between. Shout out to the extra pocket perk. Yeah, that kind of threw everything for a loop, which is where that totally staged and not real death occurred. Because again, the wild Starsnipe has never truly died, or the wild Starsnipe has never come across a challenge that could cause a real death, you know? It is only faked deaths that look very realistic. What can I say? Only the best realistic deaths for your folks are provided. And let's just go and take down those folks over there. And honestly, there is still, luckily for us, one more chest that is gonna pay us in big, ideally, dividends. Let's just go and get all sneaky deaky like. We're gonna summon a person over here, bring out the Uzi Jacuzzi, and please enjoy your all expense stay at the Starsnipe 5-star resort and spa with none other than the Uzi Jacuzzi treatment. And let's just go and get a little bit of sneaky deaky up on the swamp below to hit him with that and subblade him. Oh, baby, and send his freaking head through the roof. Love to see that. Talk about smooth. Now on the other side of this door, bit of a tough cookie, bit of a tough enemy. Before we go and battle that enemy, let's go and complete the loop. That is the door that goes back to the middle, because on the inside of here, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have the Berserker. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a bit of a tougher cookie. The Berserker is a harder hitting enemy than his bigger brethren. Not to mention a bit tankier with a bit more health than his comrades as well. For the sake of science, I'll let him hit me. Look at that, 21 damage, and he freaking attacks fast too. He's just like bing bang bow. He knows how to float like a freaking bee and sting like a butterfly. But guess what? You don't know how to shoot a Uzi Jacuzzi like me. That is something that butterflies and bees cannot do. But you know what I can do? Go ahead and pop over that chest that you were protected. Big money, no whammy, big money, no whammy, big money, baby. Whoa! We got the pump over here, no worries, because that death was totally staged from earlier. We managed to evacuate via a very intricate process all those loots that we got. Nothing at all was lost in that accident, because it wasn't a real accident. So everything we got is totally still there. 1000% don't know what you're talking about. But regardless of if it's still there or not, what we do have 1000% for sure is this pump over here, which is a freaking lovely thing to be having. You bloody love to see that, ladies and gentlemen, because that is a bit of a harder thing to stumble across. And with that, our sewer run is complete. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, boom! What y'all are seeing right here and right now is our first ever extended gameplay look at none other than the Last Day on Earth Season 17 trailer that was just dropped. And someone get me a fan. I gotta cool off. I'm feeling hot because what I am seeing in here has got me feeling hot and heavy. Ladies and gentlemen, my eyes, do they deceive me? What we are seeing, and we are gonna be breaking everything down in depth. Do not worry, do not fret. But it goes without saying, this trailer is showing off a lot. Actually, at first glance, it was way more than I initially expected from kind of like the second trailer showcasing kind of like Season 17 in-game content. And wowzers, that's the only words that I can muster for this, because from what we are seeing, I think might be the return of a mechanic I have praised, the mechanic that I have missed for years at this point. It may be very well, actually, it's been close to 2 years since we've had the mechanic that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm not gonna lie, it appears like base defense may actually be returning to Last Day on Earth. The ability to build up and defend a base or a outpost of sorts, similar to Fort Moss back in Season 3, actually appears like it may or may not be a possibility in this upcoming freaking update. So without further ado, let's break down the trailer. So alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get to it and let's get to breaking down what we are seeing. First scene over here, I mean, it just looks like it's some sort of a new room that's going to be available in either, if I had to guess with all these bricks and stuff that we are seeing, I think this is going to be, as we have established in some of the prior videos and teasers and sneak peeks, that it appears like there are going to be two locations, one where we're going to be able to dig and extract resources, and the other where we are actually going to be like the factory or something, and we'll see exactly how the factory does connect to these resources. But the way that we have seen recent seasons, there are usually two locations, one with a bunch of NPCs and one where we go to gather resources for the season. And this up does appear like a little bit more like, I don't know, it might be the factory, and the kind of, it doesn't look like I'm seeing a ton of zombies here. It might be a bit on the friendlier side. We were seeing couches, we're seeing lockers. We'll see exactly how that does unfold, but definitely some interesting stuff right off the bat. And again, what does appear to be like a room or like a little like closet or a wardrobe or something like that of of the factory. Let's go ahead and continue our way up here. We got the freaking locker over there swinging. Hello, we got another room. We got the freaking, look at that, we got the sniper over there by the air conditioner. That's very cool. But not just that, we also have this kind of like pickup truck and a few of these kind of like trailers or something. I feel like you usually see this type of trailers either like for mobile homes or also for things like construction sites, which also makes me think that if they're used for construction sites, they might be used for like, you know, like mining sites or like digging sites or something like that, for example. So these might be kind of like I don't really know like the exact terminology, but I do know that like the foreman, I think that's what it's called, the foreman of like construction zones would like use these types of trailers as kind of like to do all the planning and stuff. So I feel like this might be actually a sneak peek that we are seeing of whatchamacallit, like the dig site or the quarry site or the mine site or wherever we are going to be extracting these resources from onwards and upwards. We go. Next scene over here does appear to actually be a snowy area, which is completely different from everything else that we have seen so far, which makes me think that there are also gonna be like random events in areas that we'll be able to go to, whether that be as like, you know, an event that it pops up as a part of a quest line that we are doing for like a reputation system for like some NPCs, or if it's just like a random location that pops up that we can go to and whatchamacallit, for example, be able to collect I'm having a brain fart here, but collect like season resources from. And this appears, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit like an upside down destroyed helicopter or something like that. So a little bit interesting, and man, kind of like indirectly teased the helicopter, which as a bit of a like a minor little path here is like a minor side note. I don't think it's gonna be added in this upcoming update, but we've gotten a new vehicle at like the end of every year for the past few years. 2 years ago at the end of 2019, we got the ATV. At the end of 2020, we got the boat. At the end of 2021, I think this might be like a bit of a teaser, bit of an Easter egg, kind of pointing and kind of hinting towards a potential helicopter coming our way. Because besides that though, this does appear like a helicopter wreck that appears like it'll be an event or something that pops up or that we'll go to for a quest line. Onwards and upwards we go. And this is where things start to get a little bit interesting. The mining site, baby! Look at that! Echo, what is that, like Industries or something like that? You can see the freaking like the mine cart over there rolling out of the rolling out of the mine. I'm at a loss for words with what we're seeing here. This is such a cool location. Probably one of, if not the coolest new locations that we have seen in like months, man. Multiple updates, just kind of like the way that this is looking. Hopefully this is like a permanent location that we'll be able to go into, and like the way this looks, I don't know, kind of gives me like bunker vibes. Maybe we'll be able to go through the mines, go into the depths of the mines and dig up. For example, I mean, a mine is probably an ideal place for us to find something like tungsten and some of the various other resources that we are still waiting to be added to the last day on Earth game to help us craft things like the helicopter. And I'm just saying, if we're gonna be able to get freaking tungsten from somewhere, I feel like deep in the depths of the Earth would be a great place for that, and a mine shaft like this appears like it'd be a great place for that. But long story short, this also could be something that we'll connect with later on in the trailer, because this might actually be something that we are protecting towards what appears to potentially be some sort of like a wave defense slash base defense slash like tower defense type style thing that we kind of see teased throughout this trailer a little bit later. But nonetheless, just kind of like the location here looks so freaking awesome, and I absolutely love it. I'm so excited to see what happens with that. Power armor is something that we have not seen in a freaking minute. Over here on the left, what appears to be potentially, this reminds me of kind of like those mobile trailers that we saw from a little bit earlier in the trailer. So I think this will also potentially be at the like mine slash quarry slash dig site. And then over here, we do have again the freaking power armor that hopefully we'll be able to use in some way, man. Because let's be honest, being able to freaking, I mean, the fact that it's there does make me think we will be able to enter the power armor, and that makes me think we are going to be able to do some really fun things inside of the power armor. It does look like a little bit broken. Maybe we'll have to repair it or something like that, but I do think we'll be able to do some really fun stuff inside of here. Go into it. It'll give us like a lot of armor, for example, help our health out a lot. But also, from what I remember, many updates ago, back when they had power armor and multiplayer, it also had like a Gauss cannon or something like that, so a potential very powerful weapon to boot as well. So that is very freaking interesting. And then next up, ladies and gentlemen, it continues to get interesting, because look at this! Over here inside of the factory location, the doors get busted open. We have a man with a hat. That hat looks a little bit new. He's got a shotgun. He's going to be facing what appears to be the big one who has slaughtered everyone inside of the factory. Could very well be a boss inside of the factory location, but then potentially we'll be going to the factory on a quest line with whoever this person is and potentially trying to clear it out or something like that. But very interesting to see. We do have dead NPCs slash friendly humans inside of the factory, so maybe this will be something like a permanent location even, and we will be able to go here and take down, you know, the big one making an appearance. I imagine he will be killable or something like that, but some interesting stuff going on there as well. Over here for a split second, we also have what appears to again be an extension of the factory. Check this out, the new freaking miner outfit. This is either an NPC that's gonna be like helping us out, like what should I call it? That'll be helping us out during like this quest line or something like that, or it could be both. Or it could be the new outfit that we will be able to equip, because usually every season lately has also dropped a new outfit that we are able to equip, so this could very well be that as well. But we are seeing zombies running out of this freaking, what again does appear to be more the factory than like the mine slash dig site, but so far from what we've seen in this trailer, both of these locations look so freaking cool, man. Seriously, I mean, the maze and like, you know, the commune were kind of cool, you know, the bar was kind of cool, but a factory and a mine, I'm sorry, that just knocks it out of the park, and y'all do not understand how much I just can't contain my excitement, especially because both these locations, I mean, these seem much more like locations that might be permanent as well. The mine, again, with those kind of like metal tungsten connotations, and the factory, I mean, like, I don't know, the factory just seems like such a notable location, you know, like you got the motel, you got the police station, you got the farm. A factory kind of fits in line with some of the unique locations that we have in the game so far. But check this out, man, check this out. Look at this, a turret that does appear to be set up. We got the man in the miner outfit over here, and both of them appear to be protecting this pipeline with the same kind of like ecosystem. It appears to be like what, like I don't know, like an oil gas line or something like that. This looks to be a lot more like that dig site that I was talking about too, from kind of like the decoration and equipment that we are seeing. But the fact that we actually have a turret right there either makes me think that A, we'll be able to like repair and activate turrets that already exist inside this location, or B, and I'm kind of really leaning towards this, it'll be more like Fort Moss, where we will actually be able to place and kind of build base defenses for this new quarry location as we try and protect. I imagine the way that this kind of like trailer is cut, you gotta imagine we're trying to protect these things from the zombies that are swarming it. And yeah, that looks crazy over here. We got a dead guy. I imagine this does like, whatchamacallit, this looks like more like wheat instead of like the, as you can see here, over at the mine location, we have like more swamp type decorations. Over here, we have like wheat, which is some, from what we saw in the trailers, does appear to take place over at the factory. So we got a dead guy at the factory, might have to like interact with, maybe there'll be an NPC or something like that. Over here, oh, that looks to be some sort of like a deadly hallway inside of the factory. You can see like electricity in the freaking water, blocked passageways, doorways that we're gonna have to go to a freaking switch over here. We may have to flip over here. We got this, and that's the guy from the bar. That's the sheriff, baby, making a return multiple seasons later. We got the guy in the miner outfit. That might be us, that might be someone else. We got the guy in the construction helmet. We got the echo industry still appearing. What appears to be some things that may need to be operated again for kind of like this defense slash, like, I don't know, defense mechanism that we were seeing unfold throughout the trailer. Over here, this looks interesting. There's like coolant slash smoke being dispensed on like this crate, and the crate is on a conveyor belt system similar to Bunker Alpha, which makes me think that this will be kind of like, there might be a cash out system similar to Bunker Alpha where we gain rewards or we gain like tickets or something like tickets, and we can turn them in at this area in the factory and unlock crates like this, which would be pretty freaking cool too. Next up, we are again seeing whatchamacallit, the mine person over there running through the swamps, another one of those type of areas that does look like it needs protection. Dead people inside of the factory. This appears to be like a destroyed base, which makes me, this doesn't look like it would match either of the locations, the main locations that are shaping up to be between the factory and the mine, which makes me think that this might be a similar kind of like one-time event or like a quest line event that pops up on the map, similar to like the crashed helicopter winter event. Kind of like this, with this guy bleeding out over here in this destroyed base. And this, when I saw this is what I knew. Like, yeah, dude, I think we're gonna be defending our freaking base from zombies, because look at this, man. We got this long pipeline. We got a freaking conga line of zombies rushing through it. All of these things being activated. And again, more turrets set up in different locations. Either all of these pipelines, like either we're gonna have to defend each one of these individual ones, or there's gonna be something kind of like at the center of the map of this location that we are going to have to defend. And maybe like, I don't know, maybe we have to set up like the turrets and stuff kind of like close to the pipeline or something. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. Obviously we will see, time will tell. But some huge takeaways from what we are seeing so far. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that wraps it up for the season 17 trailer gameplay breakdown. And with a freaking trailer this in depth, it would not surprise me either if we were to get this update this week, which is an awesome thought. So freaking stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because as soon as this comes out, as soon as more info comes out about it, y'all will be hearing about it on the absolute ASAP, because as y'all saw from this breakdown, there is going to be a lot in this season that looks so freaking exciting that I cannot wait to freaking get to. So yeah, I mean, goes without saying, ladies and gentlemen, that is a lot of stuff to go over, and it seriously looks like the amount of content that this season is going to have, not only does it look like it's gonna be the most fun, one of the most fun seasons in a minute, but it is bringing back a mechanic that I have missed so freaking sorely for the longest time in the form of that Fort Moss style base defense. Hopefully it's a little bit on the cheaper side, because Fort Moss, as fun as it was also kind of expensive, but time will tell. We will see how that happens, and oh mama, I cannot wait to see how it unfolds. Hopefully y'all cannot wait either, so go ahead and let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below. Looking forward to it. Make sure to be subscribed for more videos coming your way, especially with that new update coming up. We will be covering the bejesus side of it, and of course do not forget to hit that notification bell as well. But with that said, with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is gonna go ahead and start bringing an end to this episode of Last Day on Earth. Thank you guys for holding for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.